Buckets on a roll. Buckets on a roll.
Redo it.
Oh,
Wait, whose theme song is that?
That's what's his name? Brodus Clay.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Buckets on a roll. Buckets on a roll.
Welcome to Book It. I am not your commissioner, Hi-Fi Mike, but I am your Book It Boy of the Year and 2022 Hater of the Year, your host of Book It Today, Double X Fudge, and we are here with your general managers, Damone, D-Money Allen.
I'm bad at pressing the buttons.
Damone, D-Money Allen.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bad guy Kenny.
Buckets on a roll.
And we're missing a few other GMs. You know why? Because fuck them. That's why.
There you go.
They
Fuck
suck.
you, Travis. Fuck you, Keith. Fuck you, Mike. Anyways, we are having good times here on Book It. Today we are kind of revisiting a style of episode we haven't visited in quite some time, where we'll be doing a competitive draft. We'll have myself, we'll have D-Money, and we will be seeing who could draft the roster of the best movesets to please our judge, the moveset guru, the man who has seen every indie match on YouTube since 2003, the bad guy, Kenny. This man knows every moveset.
Guru is kind of a fire nickname.
He knows about Mike Quackenbush's deepest moves. He knows wrestlers I have never heard of.
That's why he's the GOAT.
I'm like, hey, Kenny, you heard about this new guy on AEW, AR Fox? And he'll be like, yeah, I've been watching him since 2006. I was like, bro, what?
ECW.
Like,
The only reason I know who AR Fox is because of the often reference Evolve episode show. Their 50th anniversary show.
I still ain't watched that shit. I've been saying I'm going to for like 2 years, and I haven't
AR
watched
Fox
that
is hard.
shit. But AR Fox is insane.
He's hard.
Yeah, he's goated. I'm totally not adding him to my list right now. But without any further ado, let's get on into it. So how are we going to determine who has the number one pick?
I can make y'all flip a coin. I got a coin flipping app.
Yeah.
All right. Heads.
Okay, let me go ahead. I wasn't ready for that. 1 second. You said heads?
Yeah.
It's heads.
Always call heads. Fuck yeah. I'm going first.
White privilege.
This will be this is like the one draft that don't pick Dolph Ziggler first, because as much as he's the GOAT, his moveset isn't his greatest feature, actually. Like, his moveset is actually pretty in the pocket. So I actually won't be drafting him for this. I'm gonna go with somebody, and it's already go off topic, but I saw somebody the other day. I don't remember who it was. If I still had their I'd add him. But we're trying to say Rob Van Dam was a bad influence on wrestling. Fuck him. Like, first of all, RVD is my first pick. He's got such a deep ass moveset. Whoever posted that on Twitter, you're fucking stupid. Like, you have. Like, when CM Punk said empty-headed dumb fuck, he wasn't talking about Hangman Page. He was talking about you.
Sheesh.
RVD's a bad
RVD's a good way to start it.
Are we doing a snake?
I remember, the last episode, if y'all watched it, Mike was so vehemently against the snake because he's like, everybody's just picking twice in a row. There's only 2 people. We're not doing a fucking snake.
No, for real. I was just thinking that too. I was like, it's going to be just twice in a row over and over again.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with, and I'm gonna pander here. I'm gonna go with Mike Quackenbush.
Oh my god! First pick pandering. I thought you were gonna save that for like pick 15 or some shit.
No, I'm not gonna let you steal my. I'm not gonna let you steal my pander.
You're a fucking dork.
Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all want me to wait till the end, or do you want me to see who won round by round? Like, I'll just be like, Damone won this round, or you won this round.
Wait till the end.
Yeah, keep tally and then tell us who got the most good picks or something like that.
Okay, I got you.
All right, I'm going TNA AJ Styles.
There you
Ooh,
go.
it's a
I
That's
good one.
specify that because
Nice.
WWE AJ Styles ain't shit.
a great pick.
So I'm gonna go for my next one. I'm gonna go with Canyon.
Oh, damn, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
He was doing crazy shit for a guy his size.
He was. Canyon's one of a kind. And that made me think of somebody who wasn't on my list, but it's basically Canyon Jr., Brian Cage. He basically does the same thing.
Oh, that's a good one. I do think he's gonna do because now he's on Ring of Honor, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like on Ring of Honor exclusively with what the fuck's the name of the group? I want to say the Empire, but
the Embassy. The Embassy.
the Embassy. I think he can do okay there as like in the trios division there.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing anything like on main event or like Dynamite anytime soon.
I mean, he could. He's played a role. Like, he's a guy that he's the perfect upper mid card heel where like he's a guy that's believable, imposing, and can give you a good match, but doesn't need to win.
Yeah, true.
I like him quite a bit. I think Brian Cage gets really underrated. Though I think there's too many people named Cage in AEW. So if you wanted to start going by Brian Canyon, that would be sick.
The Cages.
Keep the name alive. But what's your pick?
So I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen if you want to go with that one.
Steen had the deeper bag.
Yeah, Kevin Steen.
Hey, catch Kevin Steen playing a major role in my Pokeverse.
He was going crazy.
Oh, Steen landed in mine somehow, Kenneth. There we go. All right. I'm going to go with Sabu. He can make a move out of anything.
Okay. So since you went with the high flyer, I'm going to go with a high flyer. I'm going to go with Juventud Guerrera.
Well, since you went with a
The
luchador
juice.
who was in the Mexicools, I'm going to go with the luchador that was in the Mexicools and go with Super Crazy.
Super crazy.
That's what I did for the entire draft
You know
against Dave
Fuck it.
last week.
We're gonna go with Psychosis.
Fuck.
The whole Mexico was
Well,
getting
fine.
drafted.
I'm going to get the guy who beat him at ECW One Night Stand 2006, Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're going WCW because
WCW Ray or
Yeah,
even ECW Ray.
Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio now is ass.
I don't even think he's bad now. He's still
He's
got
just
some new
old.
moves in his bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, Mohawk Rey Mysterio is the worst version of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. He's just
I
old.
disagree. I think like when he wore like the leather top and the baggy pants in like 2011 when he was like really washed, like he was overexposed at that point too. He hadn't had a break in years. That was the worst.
I
Rey
like
Mysterio.
that Rey Mysterio.
So I'm gonna go with a big guy here. I'm gonna go with Bam Bam Bigelow.
I thought about putting him.
Like, get a big guy who could fly.
I'm gonna go with John Morrison.
Damn it! I put him on my list. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So I'm gonna go, and I'm going to free your mind. Free your mind.
You pandering bitch.
Sanjay Dutt.
You're just picking Kenny's favorites. All right, I got to do this now. AR Fox.
There you go.
I'm gonna pander again. Dr. Wagner Jr.
God. Have you even seen one of his matches?
Not a full
I'm not
match,
gonna lie to
but
you.
And not
but I saw his
BBW matches. I
moveset.
booked like an actual match.
No, I haven't seen an actual match, but I did look up his moveset because I was gonna use him, but I never. I ended up
Oh, yeah,
trading him to you.
Yeah.
So
Which I think I used him rather well. The private
did.
practice was fire.
the private practice was fire. I mean, a hot take. Private practice I liked more than I liked the Hardy one you did in the first.
Oh, the
Buckeverse.
Broken Brotherhood.
Broken Brotherhood. Yeah, I like the private practice better.
The private practice had some steam. I like that it was intergender too. I'm gonna go Elix Skipper.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
Him walk in the cage.
That
Mhm.
might be the best spot ever, which should be another tournament we do sometime. That might be the best spot ever.
Yeah, it might be. It's definitely up there. It's crazy that he did that.
Jeff Hardy's gonna take up like 7 spots in that tournament, but like that one might beat it.
I'm gonna go with another big guy here. But he's super innovative, and we talked about him earlier, and it kind of inspired this topic. Scott fucking Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Steiner was the inner. So there's a debate on whether it's him or if it was Too Cold Scorpio who invented the 450. But the fact that fucking Scott Steiner was even doing fucking 450s is insane.
Scott
Yeah,
Snyder's weird because like he invented all these moves and then like couldn't do them for the majority of his career anymore.
Like second
He got
half of his
too
career,
big.
he got too big. He got too jacked. He went, oh, I can make the most money like just being fucking gigantic. So he just took all the juice and stopped doing all the crazy shit. But like he was doing 450s. He invented the Frankensteiner. He what was the other one we said he did earlier? It was like
a backflip,
scoop slam. Like motherfucker was doing crazy ass shit.
And not only did he do it, he hit the move and got up and hit the other guy with it, like immediately.
The Steiner screwdriver is such a crazy move. Like I want somebody to do it, but I don't know who could do it safely.
Probably Sami Zayn.
Not anymore. Maybe Prime Sami Zayn.
Brain bust stars like it was nobody's business.
Yeah, Sami Zayn can't even keep himself safe these days. Like he's gonna make this list for me based on his prime, but like nowadays, like he's not a moveset guy anymore because of like his injury. He had that one injury in like 2017 or so that just changed him. I mean,
You going Sami Zayn right
now? No. I'll save him for later. But like, that really did change him, like as a wrestler. Though he did kind of revive himself with gimmick work.
Yeah, he changed what he went. He went from being like super great match guy to like gimmick storytelling guy.
He still can do a great match here and there. Like he carried Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles through that ladder match.
Yeah, but he's not like he's not a ton of different move variety guy.
Yeah. He'll bust out an occasional like Arabian press here and there. That's about it.
I was gonna say because even when he had his match with Roman recently, that match was fire for real.
Yeah,
like, that was a good ass match. Like it wasn't like how he used to be with the spots, it's like crazy ass spots, but it was still a good ass match psychology.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, the storytelling in that match was phenomenal. I was fucking stressed. Like I literally I took my headset off because I was talking or hanging out with Joe and Travis, and I literally, because they were like a couple seconds ahead of me, I literally took my headset off, and I'm like, I don't want to hear their reactions. Like, yeah, that match was fucking. That's probably the most stressed I've been in watching a match.
That shit was fire. John, the next one.
I'm going Chris Jericho.
That's a good one too. That's on my list. Not current Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
No. I'm thinking
El Corazon de Leon. Chris Jericho.
Little beard he had, like the little beard right here.
Oh, you think like O2? Yeah, pew beard.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the Judas Effect is such a terrible finisher.
He
also doesn't hit it well. Like I think it could be a good finisher if somebody else did it.
I don't know, but people sell it for him well, so
yeah.
I don't hate it.
I'm gonna go with Will Ospreay.
Oh, damn, that's a good one. Didn't think of that.
I went from a hater to a supporter.
I'm gonna go Ricochet just to make sure he don't get taken.
Damn it! I was hoping I could get the back to back.
I'm not letting that one happen.
Even though I'm not a huge fan and I think he's mid, I do think his moveset is pretty deep. I'm gonna go with Kenny Omega.
See, I omitted him for a reason though, because like I don't feel like his moveset's as deep, even though it is, but like so many of them he never uses, and he'll repeat certain moves rather than going deep into that bag.
I will say that I think he has a deep moveset, but he doesn't always go deep into it. A lot of times he does spam.
Which he's gotten better about in AEW, but he's really bad about that in his New Japan stuff.
Oh, yeah. In New Japan, he's just hitting V-trigger after V-trigger after V-trigger.
All right. I'm going to go with an underrated guy, Cedric Alexander. I love the way, like, even some of his smaller moves, what I love about him is he is a thigh-slapping god. Like, you never see it. It's always loud as fuck. And, like, it's on, like, not just, like, kicks, you know? Like, he'll do that spinning back elbow where he smacks his leg, and it just folds somebody. Underrated ass move, and it's just one of his transitional moves. He don't get enough credit for that.
Well, I'm gonna take someone else who was in the Hurt Business. I'm gonna take Shelton Benjamin.
I always forget about his prime just because of how boring he is now.
I'll say this about Shelton Benjamin. His moveset is, in my opinion, isn't good, but his athleticism is what makes his moveset good, if that makes sense.
He has a couple of moves that are sick though, like that Dragon Whip. That's hard.
Which one's that? Is that the
where they like somebody catches his leg and he does the spin around kick?
Okay. I didn't know it had a name, but as soon as you said it, I was like, that makes sense. But like he has certain moves like the one where he runs up and does a belly to belly off the top rope, like that's fire. But like I don't know, he doesn't really. His move set is kind of like, eh.
He doesn't have signature moves, but he has like a move he can bust out any moment kind of deal. Like somebody else commented, Kenny Omega. I don't know. He don't go deep into that bag though.
He definitely saves the bag, like saves moves.
Like I know he could do a bunch of moves, but like on his match to match, like he doesn't show it oftentimes. But I see what you're saying about Shelton Benjamin. His signature move collection isn't deep, but like he can bust out any move in his prime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his athleticism is what makes him better.
All right, I'm going to go with Buddy Matthews.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's an underrated one. I'm so happy they won the trios titles.
Me too.
They needed it.
And Buddy Matthews isn't all like flying in spots. He could do like the strong power stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking gigantic.
I know. He's short, jacked. Best physique in wrestling.
Ooh. I'm trying to think. I want to say Finn has the best abs.
Yeah, but Finn's abs aren't as straight as Buddy Matthews. It's not as aesthetically pleasing.
Finn's abs are, I would say Finn's are, but Buddy has the better overall package.
Yeah, and like I said, like I know it's like this is such like, you know, armchair wrestler behavior, but it's like, yeah, I don't like the way his abs aren't perfectly straight, even though I don't have them. Like that's dork ass behavior. But like if we're judging physiques, your Buddy Matthews has got better looking abs than Finn Balor, even though Finn Balor's are technically better.
I'm gonna go with Bryan Danielson.
I thought about putting him, but I also see him more as like a storytelling guy than a moveset guy.
I think for like technical wrestling, like with him, like I'm not expecting him to do like a 450 or anything crazy, but like he can pull off like any submission out of anywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Mustafa Ali. The 054 is probably one of my favorite moves of all time, and he's got a lot of great transitional moves. And probably the best tornado DDT I've ever seen. Besides maybe Orange Cassidy. Those two are competing for it.
I'm going to go with Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, he was on my list too. 2015 Rollins is deep bag.
Yeah.
He's not as deep anymore. He's kind of like Kenny Omega in the same regard.
Yeah. But for big matches, he'll go deep into the bag. Like I feel like him and Logan Paul are going to go crazy in their match.
I'm gonna go with
his pedigree is sorry to cut you off. His pedigree has gotten way better. Like when he first started using the pedigree, it was not good at all. But he's definitely gotten better at doing the pedigree.
He was probably scared to fuck up his knee.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
All right, I'm going with Grand Metalik, a guy who never got booked well in WWE, but like he would always do such cool shit. Like the way he would. They called him the king of the ropes for a reason. He'd always like have some variation of moving off one rope to another to do his move. Shit was so fire.
I'm gonna go with another like technical guy, Kyle O'Reilly. Because like another guy who can like pull off pretty much any submission at any time.
The chef.
All right, this guy, I don't think his moveset gets enough love because he's known for like something else. Like he's not known for his moveset, but like he's got a lot of moves that like he does in his own specific way, and nobody looks like him when they wrestle. I'm going Jeff Hardy. He don't get enough love for his moveset. Everybody just knows him for his dives.
His moves, I ain't gonna lie to you. His moveset isn't that good in my opinion. But I think wait, let me not say that. His moveset isn't
deep.
Yeah, but it's not deep. But I think over the years he just kept taking what he did have and using less of it. Like at one point he was doing 450s,
Yeah, like 2001, Jeff Hardy had a really deep bag. Like he had this one. It was a style of Arabian press. I haven't seen anybody do it since. Where he'll have a guy laying like parallel with the rope, and then he'll like bounce his ass off like one rope, and then spin to the other and do a backflip. Insanity. But like I was like he has like the leg drop pin, where like he'll pull the guy's legs back and leg drop him into a pin, or like he does a bunch of weird little moves that nobody else does like that. That's why I like it. Or like cardiac arrest is fire, where like he'll like I forget how it goes, but he like spins them forward and dumps them on their stomach.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
That's a good one. I'm going Orange Cassidy. He could do this shit with his hands in his pockets.
I'm trying to think of women who really have a deep bag.
There's a couple.
I
I
could
ain't
think
going for it, but there's a couple.
I'm gonna do one next round.
And by the way, the way I'm thinking in my head, like I said, it's not just if you got 100 crazy moves in your move set. I'm also thinking the moves you got are fire too. Like say you got 6 moves, but them 6 moves are fire. Each and every one of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with.
Think about that.
I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair. Every move she does is crisp. Like I wouldn't say she has a ton of different moves, but when she does them, everyone's crisp, fire, like to perfection.
I'm going Charlotte Flair. She has the best moveset of any women's wrestler. She got the corkscrew moonsault, the moonsault. She got the figure 8, which is a way better version of the figure 4. She's got a deep bag.
I was waiting for somebody to say her,
and she uses it often.
I was waiting for somebody to say her.
I'm gonna go with Kota Ibushi.
That's a good one.
I hope he goes on either probably AEW would probably be his better bet now that you left New Japan.
I'd love to see him there. I don't know what they would like. I feel like he would be like more like a one-off kind of guy or like an attraction.
Maybe you could have him team with Omega because they're like best friends.
Do the Golden Lovers again?
You can do the Golden Lovers or like have them feud with each other.
That would be sick.
Or him versus MJF would MJF probably going to get fucking canceled.
God, when he had that little mini feud with Takeshita when he called him "take a shitta," that was funny.
I thought the more I thought about it, the more I thought, oh God, Kenny Omega or not Kenny MJF is definitely saying something offensive.
I had somebody in mind, but I lost it. Give me a second, because they weren't on my list. Damn, I'm mad I lost it. 1 second. I'll just go off my list real quick. I'm gonna go with Petey Williams.
Fire.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Kenta. Like he's
also fire.
He innovated a lot. Obviously innovated go to sleep and still pissed off that CM Punk's used it. But he innovated a lot of moves. So yeah, he's up there.
I think this guy gets too. I think he's somehow both one of the most underrated and overrated wrestlers at the same time. Like he's booked really weird. But his moveset, his moveset is heat. I'm going Pac or Neville.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like Pac.
I don't like the way he's booked because like one I know that he like politics it. I don't like that. And like he's like, I don't know. Like even though he's far from like the most over guy on the card at any point, he's booked so ridiculously strong. And I'm just like, why? He can lose. You know what I mean? Like
I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels.
Fire.
Like especially in his prime. Which I guess he technically had 2 primes, but
he did. Goat shit.
I'm gonna go with prime Sami Zayn.
Okay. I was asking that, but I forgot you were saving it for later.
Yeah, NXT Sami Zayn was in a deep bag.
I'm gonna go with Perk fucking Angle.
Oh fuck. Damn. How'd I miss that?
450 knee drop.
That is a terrible oversight. Fuck me.
I didn't even think of it till like just now. I'm like, the Perk fucking Angle was fucking just. I'm supposed to do a cross body. Nope. I'm just gonna fake it.
So Rolling Senton.
Rolling Senton off the fucking stage.
That shit was fire. I don't care. I know,
fucking
oh boy, I know Bitch didn't know it was coming, but that shit looked crazy.
I'm gonna go with Malachi Black.
Damn, he's on my list too.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go with Chris Sabin.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Motor City Machine Guns are the GOAT TNA tag team.
Yeah.
All right, I only got a few more. My list is depleted, so I gotta get
hot take. I'm gonna say they're the GOAT indie tag team.
They're the GOAT tag team to me. That's my favorite tag team ever.
I'm gonna go with. Sorry, keep.
Well, I just found one. Crazy. I forgot his moveset was deep.
Yeah, 3 picks left.
I know. I'm really trying to use these wisely. I'm kind of in a weird spot.
Just draft off.
His moveset ain't like that's his least good thing about him, which is the wild thing. I'm normally a moveset lover. Like everything about him but his moveset is what makes him great. His moveset's actually really mid.
There's some people y'all missing. There's some people y'all missing that are fire.
Let's go. You know what? Pander pick Teddy Hart.
There you fucking go. That's one of the ones I was thinking. I was like, look,
yeah,
I
that's
know he's not the most loved guy, but his moveset is crazy.
I'm gonna go with Amazing Red.
Oh, that's a good ass one.
Fire. Y'all cooking with gas at the end.
We're going to those like 2003 indie matches Kenny be watching.
Hey, for real.
I'm gonna go with Eddie Guerrero.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
People sleep on the Lasso from El Paso, whatever that shit was called.
Yeah, Lasso.
That was a good submission for him.
I agree.
So he's mostly known for his comedy stuff, but I'm gonna go with Ron the Truth Killings.
Fire.
He actually does have a good moveset.
Fire. All right, John, it's your last pick.
We gotta make this one count. Damn, it's a lot of pressure.
Under pressure, under more scrutiny, and what I do, act more stupidly. Kanye West, 2006, I think. Put out a year.
Is that a Kanye West quote? Why do I just remember it from that Little Dicky?
Oh yeah, he did it.
Freestyle.
He did it too. He said, "What I do, act more Jewishly."
All right, fuck this guy as a person, but I'm gonna go with Matt Riddle.
Oh, I thought you were going.
Would you think it was Velveteen or Crispin?
Yeah, I thought it was Crispin for a second. I was like, oh, so we doing this? Mike's not here. We doing this?
No, Crispin wasn't moveset. Crispin was spots he would do that made him great. Like he would just do some wild ass shit. Like I saw him in one match where he like did a suicide dive to the rope and straight into a fucking chair, and I was like, "Yep, that's the moment his brain turned into pea soup."
There's a couple times where I was like, "This." There's a couple times you watch the match like, "This was it." And every time,
that's the moment.
This is it. And anytime, this was it.
I'm gonna go with Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a fire one. All right.
I remember he was supposed to be like the future of TNA and like win world titles and just never.
He was
did.
already like 35 at that point.
He ended up becoming suicide/manic.
There's like 18 different versions of suicide.
Most of them were TJ Perkins, though.
But he was the first.
Yeah, most of it was TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins had a good moveset. He just got this because he was dabbing and fucking.
Yeah, he's just a dork. That's the problem. Yeah. TJP is such a dork that he overcame all of his talent.
I liked his gimmick in WWE. Like I like the 16-bit looking shit. Like I like that video game looking shit. It was the 5 minutes.
The dabbing, like his he go on Twitter and act he's just corny as fuck. Yeah, he's a dork. And then he got like really bad tattoos out of nowhere and got himself fired. Jack Gallagher did the same thing, but he got fired for something else. But he out of nowhere just got a bunch of bad tattoos too. It was like 205 Live.
When he got the ship on his chest.
Yeah, I was like, guys,
out of nowhere.
You know you could just cut a promo on 205 Live. You don't need to go get tattoos to fix this problem. Like, come on.
I'm going through one by one and seeing.
Let's go through them.
Okay. So you want to go round by round? And then
round by round.
Let's go round by round then. So RVD versus Mike Quackenbush. This is a good one because RVD has a good striking moveset with the athleticism and agility, like flipping over the ropes, shit like that. He has a clean frog splash. Then you got Mike Quackenbush, who has a crazy moveset as well. He has innovative slams, 1,000,001 submission moves. I'm gonna go with
RVD with all them weapon moves too. The Van Daminator, the Van Terminator.
This is hard too because I might have to. I'm going with a tie for this one.
Damn it!
I'm going with a tie.
He started off with a tie.
I know that's crazy. Start off with a tie. AJ Styles versus Canyon. I'm going AJ Styles. Start off with Canyon though, because you know
he was cold.
To be that big, like and doing what you did, like it's fire. Let me just move these in a little bit so I got some room. Got some room, boy. All right. Next one is Brian Cage versus Kevin Owens. Damn, this is a good one too. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. Going with Kevin Owens on this one.
Yeah, as Kevin Steen, he was doing some crazy shit. Like I get why he had to stop doing it because like someone's gonna die.
We'll do like this. If I know, I can keep track a little easier. Okay, so Sabu versus the Juice.
Sabu in a chair equals infinite moves.
I'm gonna have to. This is a good one. I'm going to go with. I'm going with the Juice. Going with the Juice.
Damn. Lost on the Sabu pick. That one hurts.
Super crazy versus Psychosis. Excuse me. I'm going to have to go super crazy on that one. That's a.
Okay. Not mad at it.
Yeah, that's a.
Super crazy was more, I'd say the Psychosis. Psychosis had a deep bag too, but he was more similar to a lot of his contemporaries like Ray and all that.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what because super crazy stood out.
Yeah, because he's bigger and Psychosis was very much a not traditional, but yeah, I guess traditional like luchador.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio versus Bam Bam Bigelow.
It was a crazy ass match.
Did
they ever have a match?
Imagine Ray taking that moonsault from that big motherfucker.
He's gonna get.
He'd have the mouth like the Great Khali moment.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna go Ray. I'm going Ray.
I'm not mad at it. That one I was mostly just going with the idea of like Bam Bam being able to do like a fucking moonsault was just fucking crazy.
Yeah, the fact that you're that big doing it, it's crazy. John Morrison versus Sanjay Dutt. I can't even do that. It's John Morrison by a mile. John Morrison's moveset is crazy.
You don't want to free your mind.
Dr. Wagner Jr. This is also AR Fox. So John gets that one. Elix Skipper versus Scott Steiner. I'm going Scott Steiner.
I was gonna say John Sir had a streak.
He did. But now you about to have a streak now too, because I think Will Ospreay is a better moveset than Chris Jericho. Ricochet versus Kenny Omega. This is fire to me. I'm gonna go Ricochet.
Okay.
Ricochet for that one.
Ooh,
Cedric Alexander versus Shelton Benjamin. Even though I think Shelton Benjamin's better, I'm going with Cedric Alexander for better moveset.
Okay.
Buddy Matthews versus Bryan Danielson. This is fire.
Also, these would be great. We gotta make a show of this. Like 25 match card. All these are matches. Charlotte Flair, Kota Ibushi, intergender. Fuck it. Bianca Belair versus Orange Cassidy. Still heat.
Yep. Fire. I still want Bianca Belair versus Roman fucking Reigns. Make it fucking happen. I want him to just like get out of the.
Hey, instead of taking a Superman punch, you can take the orange punch from Orange Cassidy.
I'm going Buddy Matthews on this one.
Okay.
Edge. That's an edge. It was damn near a tie. I almost got another tie out of me. Mustafa Ali versus Seth Rollins. I'm going Seth Rollins for that one.
That one's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Grand
Seth has like a
Metalik
deeper move set for sure.
versus Kyle O'Reilly. I'm going Grand Metalik. Jeff Hardy versus Christopher Daniels. I am going Christopher Daniels on that one. Orange Cassidy versus Bianca Belair. So you get Bianca Belair she has some good moves, especially like when she catches you out of the air, rolls backwards, and then like displaying her strength. But then you also got Orange Cassidy, like for a comedy wrestler, he has a pretty decent move set.
He's doing that shit with his hands in his pockets.
Like, I was gonna say he's just this alone is like,
and he's doing like he has the best tornado DDT besides maybe Ali. Like that shit is crisp. But like,
I think Chris Sabin has the best tornado DDT, but those are good ones too. This is a good one. I might fuck around and do the tie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I want to see all of these matches.
Yeah, I do too.
We got to come back to this and book a show.
Charlotte Flair versus Kota Ibushi. Let's go.
That's another fire fucking match.
This is fire.
Kota would put her over too. He put over a sex doll.
He really did. I forgot he did that.
Way.
All right, I'm going Charlotte for that one. Petey Williams versus Kenta. I'm going Kenta. Pac versus HBK.
I think with PD, he has the one super deep move. The one, like, when I think of him, obviously I think of the Canadian Destroyer. But with Kenta, he has more like
the striking moves he has, like the combos he has is fire, and you get to go to sleep. They both have fire finishers. I think it depends on the rest of it. And I think Petey Williams is like his stuff isn't his moveset for in my opinion isn't as memorable. Besides the Canadian Destroyer, and then with Kenna, it's like I remember all his shit. Petey Williams, like I think his best moveset was when he was with Scott Steiner.
Oh, when he was doing like the little powerhouse stuff.
I was a fan of Lil Petey Pump. I was a fan of him.
I thought it was funny.
I loved Lil Petey Pump.
The look on his face when Scott Steiner was doing the math. He was confused.
He was so long.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Pac versus HBK. I'm going to go HBK on that one.
Can HBK do the red arrow?
Probably
I think
not.
in his prime he might have been.
I must say probably not, but
if he had enough Percocet that day.
If he didn't have coke that day.
And speaking of perks, we got Kurt Angle versus Sami Zayn.
Oh fuck, this one's gonna be hard.
This one
2014 Sami Zayn versus like 2009 Kurt Angle.
I was gonna say Kurt Angle versus, in my opinion, it's El Generico. That's what I'm thinking of. Because Kurt Angle was he was in his bag, man.
Yeah,
like he was in his bag.
He's in his bag. He's also
but Sami Zayn was doing some shit that nobody does, like diving through the whole fucking turnbuckle, do that tornado.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like they both had I might have to do it. It's a tie. I'll come back to the ties and do a winner because then I hate ties in real life. So I'm gonna go back and Malachi Black versus Chris Sabin.
This is another fire match. These are all fire.
These are fire. I'm going Chris Sabin for that one. Teddy Hart versus Amazing Red. I gotta go Teddy Hart. I'm sorry. People hate him, but Moveset's crazy. Moveset go crazy. Eddie Guerrero versus R-Truth. I'm going R-Truth. He doesn't get his respect. We got Riddle versus Kaz. This is a good one. Because Riddle has a really good moveset. So does Kaz. I'm going to edge it to Kaz.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to
go to the ties.
I'm about to go to my ties. This is the one. This is the hardest. I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to make that one last.
That's like a mega tie.
It really is. I'm like, that one really got me stuck. So Sami Zayn versus Kurt Angle.
For Kurt Angle, he's a better technical wrestler too.
He is.
He can do the high flying stuff, and
But
he
that's
did
what
the
makes
high
it
flying
good
stuff.
though, because the fact that
But
like he's a technical wrestler, but this man's throwing on 450 knee drops and
Yeah,
moonsaults
but
off the cage
Sami
and
Zayn was a little bit like Sami Zayn was a little bit more innovative, I'd say, like in the ring.
he
in Kurt
is.
Angle. Kurt was doing like moves that everybody else did, but better and crazier. But Sami Zayn was making up new shit that nobody had really
He
done.
was, because the brain bust eye is probably the craziest. When I first saw that, I screamed. I was like, "He's dead! I know it." Yeah, I'm going with Sami Zayn on that one. I'm going with Sami Zayn with the edge. Orange Cassidy versus Bianca Belair. Damn, these ties really got me. They really tying right now. These ties doing their job. They tying. These ties tying.
Bianca Belair don't have pockets. She's a woman.
Mike is fighting for women's rights to have pockets. So.
But not to have matches on his card.
No matches. You can't get in the ring, but you can have pockets. That's the exchange. I don't want you on my show, but you can have them pockets.
So with Orange Cassidy, what is his finisher?
Orange punch.
Which is a Superman punch.
You're right. I didn't know that. He just looks so frail. Like I don't know. Because I think Superman punch. I think of Roman now, and I see his. I'm like, that shit looks frail.
But people sell the fuck out of Orange Cassidy's too, though.
Oh no, they do. I forgot he did that shit. Then I just pictured in my head with them big ass.
And like Roman, always, like I like his. They're both different because Roman does like a big build up to his most of the time, and then like Orange Cassidy's like out of nowhere. Like Roman got to do the whole. Does he still do that? Like
not all the time. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's usually when he misses it. That's when he does it now. I'm gonna edge it towards Bianca Belair. Because Bianca Belair, she's one of like everything she does is crisp. It's like she's one of them. And then the 450 just looks so clean whenever she hits that.
And then when, like her tested, like her proving her strength. I want her and Rhea to fight, man.
I do too. I was hoping they would be the ones to go out at WrestleMania, but I'm not mad at
Bianca I'm not mad at either match. Bianca versus Asuka will be good, and Rhea versus Charlotte should be really good too. And it makes sense for the story.
Asuka's scarier without the face paint, in my opinion. She's scared. Like when she was up there last week or yesterday. I said last week. He was up there yesterday with that. Like she just had the blue shit dripping from her mouth, and she just had the eyes, and she just looked crazy. Then I think she looked scary like that. Now we're back to this one: RVD and Mike Quackenbush.
Give us that in like 1999 Hardcore Heaven or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, fuck, because he had a good like him and Bam Bam Bigelow going at it. It's fire. Him in a Sabu.
Oh, I forgot to put Claudio on this list.
Yeah,
I should have stolen
him. He got Mike. That's hard. Okay. I'm going to edge it to RVD.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure John won.
So, yeah.
Let's count the total. We got.
I was going to say, I'm going to count the total. And, oh, by the way, I'm horny. That's how we transition that ad. I'm very, very horny right now. Whatever will I do?
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1, T-H-R-E-E, like the sound the bed makes, when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
And
I'm tired.
I'm tired. No, I got it. The winner.
Play the ad.
Just play it.
I'm tired.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Ray's energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Ray's energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Ray's has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Ray's right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
And the winner.
I'm sleepy.
We got more.
I'm hungry.
Hi, Sleepy. I'm the Book It Boy of the Year and the Hater of the Year.
There you go. And the winner, 13-12. It was literally that close. It was literally that close. 13-12. And the winner is the Book It Boy of the Year, John.
RVD won it for me against Quack and Bush. Let's go.
Yeah, that shit was. I was like, damn, that shit was really that close. I didn't even realize.
I thought it was good. I thought he had me more than that because there were a couple times where he would go on like a 3 or 4 like in a row, and I'm like,
you got it later on though, because later on you took all like a lot of them.
That your betrayal of Perk Angle will not be forgotten.
Well, he had to go against Kurt Angle and Mike Quackenbush. I know we hurt him.
Yeah, it did hurt. It did.
I want to have sex with your wife.
Bestiality sex. So
Hey, we ain't talking wildest promos.
We should have something like that. Worst promos.
Wildest, like
I don't even know if that's a worse promo because that was
a good promo.
Like imagine you about to fight someone. They're like, you know what? I want to have sex with your wife. Like
not just
bestiality sex. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Come out here.
Imagine just, hey, speaking of wild ass promos, imagine you just got your ass beat for 60 minutes and lost because you got hit with an oxygen tank, and then this motherfucker is going and promoting pickles in the press conference. Like, God damn, that's a good fucking pickle.
No, imagine you're in a fight with somebody, and then somebody else comes out and distracts you, and then you get slammed through a table. Then they sit down and talk about how you ain't shit. And the company
ain't shit. The guy you don't even like ain't shit.
Imagine you getting your ass beat and your opponent's throwing tequila on a child.
Damn it.
He looked thirsty. that Titus saw the earth.
That shit was wild. MJF was tripping on that one.
Go.
Imagine you just got your ass beat and your opponent's in their mouthful of muffins bitching about the company.
Mouthful of muffins.
I work with fucking children. He ain't even talking shit about you. He's talking shit about everybody else after everybody else. Yeah, he don't even care about you no more. He didn't mention Moxley once in that promo. He didn't give a fuck about him.
So you want to bleed for this?
Oh man. Well, let's talk about where we can find our general managers on social media. D-Money, tell them where to find you.
I be tweeting and TikTok, and you follow me on both at DumbMoneyT13. That's DAMONEY T, the number 1, the number 3. Yeah, I use those sometimes. And you can also follow the T13 Media TikTok at T13. That's T, the number 1, 3 spelled out. Honestly, I haven't been on TikTok in like a week. So y'all probably gonna get hit with like a TikTok burst in the next couple days.
Hell yeah. All right, Bad Guy, tell them where to find you.
You can catch me on all social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. And you can check out my podcast, the Bad Guy Spoken podcast, on YouTube. And I have multiple other shows on there now. We have another podcast called Unbiased, the football podcast. And I have a new show on there where I review hood movies called Hood Movie Review. So go ahead and check that out as well.
All right. And you can find your host, the Book It Boy of the Year, the Hater of the Year, where I be hating, at Little X Fudge on Twitter, where I am currently defending MJF from all slander because he too is a generational hater. And with that said, this has been an episode of Book It.
You say see ya, and then I say
Oh my god, I always forget the fucking C. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Mike.
bye.